What up, people? Let me know when you guys come in. This video comes to you from Wild Man Audits, and someone's just sent it to me. So, shout out to JGBSC71 who keeps sending me videos. This one is this channel is pretty wild, and it's been out for about a year. I don't know why I've never actually seen this channel before. So, what up, Scooby-Doo? What up, guys? Let me make sure that I got everything right. What's up, Bob? Outlaw, Cop Watch. Heck yeah, guys. Jamo, Claudette. Yeah, to be or not to be. Not the end of freedom. What's up, everybody? All right. Let's start watching this video. This one was wild from the very beginning. I like it. I like what I'm seeing here. So let's start with the first video, guys. And moderators, if you guys can, start dropping the channel link for Wild Man Audits, Winnipeg. I just screen recorded your video. I'm going to be working on that as well. All right. I got your email, bud. Hell yeah. The Crooked Blue Line. Yo, what's up? All right. You guys, I have a community post on my channel. You guys want to check that out. I guess on the iPad, they start letting us show our posts now. So there's a book on there, The Crooked Blue Line. You guys go pre-order your book right now, right? Go pre-order your book right now, damn it. All right, let's start watching this video, guys. You're going to absolutely love this, guaranteed.
Yeah. Hey, fuck you, buddy.
Yeah,
got
buddy.
One of these for you. I said I got one of these for you. Got one of these. I said I got one of these for you. Fuck you, buddy.
What for?
You're a piece of shit. You grabbed me in there and hurt my arm.
What for, man?
For no reason in the middle of court. I have it on film, bro. And the magistrate saw it all.
That's not very nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you okay? Do you need
No, fuck you. That's all I want. That's all I need. It's fuck you.
Not very nice.
I don't have to be nice. Fuck you. You grabbed my arm and fucking almost broke it. That's not very nice. You piece of shit.
You hurt your arm?
You hurt my arm.
I did?
Yeah, when you grabbed me in that courtroom and grabbed me up and broke my phone. And I had to get a new phone.
You broke your phone?
You broke the phone by grabbing me up.
Oh.
It's clear on camera and I can show it to you.
Really?
Actually, yeah, I'll show it to you right in the middle of the courtroom.
Well, how'd you do that if you broke your phone?
You broke the phone.
Well, whatever
You
wanna say.
did, asshole.
How do you have video if you broke
Because
your
you
phone?
guys have video in the public space of the public office up there. So I got your video, buddy.
Yeah, I got it too.
Yeah, but you don't have any audio up there, just like you don't wear your body cam, even though you guys have them. Why don't you ever wear your body cam?
I wear it when I need to.
You wear it when you need to. Well, I need a copy of, and I'm requesting right now, official copy of your body cam procedure policy.
I just dropped the channel link in there for you guys. You guys grab his channel, go subscribe, let him know you're there. That's what we do, folks. Thank you, Amir. I appreciate that. Hell yeah.
Go up there and request it. I ain't gonna
What's up, Ralph?
I've actually already got your book. So,
Well, then you got it.
well, no, it's not even in there. So you're gonna make up something last minute, and I'll catch you doing. I'll catch you doing that too.
I'm telling you, it's in there.
Yeah, I got the old book, bro.
The old book?
Yeah, the book that you gave me at like maybe the beginning of the year.
Dreader Rabba
And why do you got an
What's
out
up,
of uniform dipshit with you?
Man, this is the freaking pastor.
I don't-
You could
I
be
don't-
a little bit more respectful to a man of God.
I don't
To
care.
a man of God.
If he's with you, he's not a man of God.
You don't even know this guy and you're saying bad stuff about him. He's
What-
a freaking
there's
pastor of the church.
there's a separation between church.
Homie, what are you and the pastor doing alone in that vehicle? He don't really look like a man of God, neither do you, sir.
State. You're of the state and he's of the church. So
Holy
what is he doing
shit.
with you if he's a pastor and you're a
Actually,
law
to
officer?
be honest with you, he's here for everyone.
How
He's
is
here for you if you need prayed for. He's here for us if we need prayed for. He's here for everybody. In the
what does he have to do with the government? You're part of the government. And why is he associated with you while you're in your official duties as an officer? Why do you have a pastor riding around with you?
I have a ride along.
Why?
I just told
Are you
he's a
training him?
pastor.
Are you training him
What
to
does
be
that
a
have
law
to do with
officer?
anything?
Are you training him?
What does it have to do with anything?
Are you training him?
You can't answer my question.
He's in public property on a.
He's in public property.
Yeah, this car is public property. He's sitting inside public property, wasting tax dollars with you, riding around,
How's he
all
wasting
buddy.
tax dollars?
Yeah, right.
Because he's sitting in here just jacking off with you all the time.
You are so rude.
Yeah, I'm rude.
This is a freaking pastor.
Yeah, well, I'm a high
Of a
priest.
church.
I'm a high priest of a Native American church and Rastafarian. I'm a Rastafarian priest. I'm a Rastafarian priest, and you've never treated me with respect. You've never treated me with respect, and I'm a Rastafarian priest. No, you have not. You've grabbed me. You've grabbed me when I wasn't even
multiple times.
I wasn't even violating any rights up there. I was being calm with you.
Fuck yeah, I like that comment, Ralph. Man of God, rolling with the devil. Southeastern PA Community Watch calls them demonic creatures. I like that.
Any rights.
No, I was not violating any laws. Sorry, you
Spiritual
violated my rights.
advisor.
Let me get that right. I was not violating any laws up there.
Yeah.
And you grabbed me up. I was sitting there very calmly disputing with you the paperwork that you messed up because you guys sent in to the BMV for an outstanding warrant for my arrest that you guys apparently never made. And I showed you the paperwork where it says outstanding warrant for arrest, and you tried to act like the BMV made a mistake, didn't you?
You are missing.
And then I said,
What
who
up,
do
Nate?
I need to
A
sue?
warrant block.
A warrant
Not
block?
a warrant for your
A
arrest.
warrant block can
It
only
has to
come
do
from a
with your
warrant.
driver's
A
license.
warrant block can only come
Cody,
with a warrant.
seriously, you're making yourself sound
No,
stupid.
you have to put a
I'm
warrant
telling you
out to
what
put
it
a
is.
warrant
No, you
block.
don't.
Yes, you do. I can show.
Warrant blocks. A municipal or county court may send the Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicles, BMV, a report for any person for whom there is an outstanding warrant. The person will be denied the ability to apply for or renew a driver's license or vehicle registration. So either the cop is lying, right? Either the cop is just dumb, or they did this maliciously without an actual warrant. Whoa, right? Isn't it crazy how
Procedure. I can show you the
Go get
procedure.
it.
You want me to show it
Because
to
you
you?
are 100% wrong.
I am not wrong.
Yes,
is his name actually Lawless? Is that his actual name, Lawless? Chief Jason Lawless. Whoa. Holy shit. Can you say thumbnail? Creepy. Dude, it's creepy.
you are.
I'm not wrong.
Okay.
That's why it's called a warrant
That's
block.
why
It's
we're
because there has to be a
arguing,
warrant.
because You know everything.
No, because I'm speaking my free speech and you're a piece of
You know
shit.
everything.
You're a piece of shit tyrant.
I'm so glad you-
Hey, he's a piece of shit tyrant. Fuck this guy. Fuck this bald head bastard. Look at him. He's a piece of shit. Look
Hell
at this guy.
yeah.
He's a real piece of shit. Hey, this guy's a real piece of shit, guys.
I love it.
Yeah, I know you do. By
I
illegal
love
search
it.
and seizure, breaking constitutional rights, you make yourself look real good.
I love it.
Stay the fuck away from my house, you tyrant.
Fuck yeah. Man, I think I'm liking this guy's channel. Wild Man Audits.
And he's a
Wild Man Audits. All right. That was the first video. Let's go to the second video.
Today is Friday, February 9th. It is 9:58 a.m. 9:56 a.m. Friday, February 9th.
This channel was just sent to me to review his videos. And I'm glad it was, because I like this guy's energy for sure.
I'm here in New Holland. Village
Wild
office
Man
at 10
Audits,
East
y'all.
Front Street. I'm here to
Thank you,
deliver
Winnipeg.
some paperwork.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Ralph. What's up, Freeport? Hell yeah, One Eye on Nova, for sure. Yeah, I was late to the party for you, bro. I didn't even know you gave me a shout out on that video. I was like, damn, that's what's up, man. Thank you. I love your energy as well, bro. No doubt. I'm working on your video as well.
I just rang the doorbell one time. There's a lady in that office. She saw me and then she took off. I don't know where she went. I'm gonna ring one more time.
What's up, Soul Family? Sevenfold.
They're not opening up for me. They're open at like 10 a.m. Hey, I need to submit a public record request.
Hi.
I need
Then
to
stand
submit
out there and I'll get it for you.
Here, no,
Sit-
I have it
sit on
right
the
here.
chair.
What
Sit-
the
okay.
hell?
Why am I not allowed in here?
It's a rule. I don't know.
Whose rule? Why do you discriminate against me? Why am I not treated like everyone else?
I don't know.
What did I do?
Why do you think you've done?
Wow. Look at that shit, guys. Holy crap. This is America still? Is this still America, folks? What the hell? In Ohio, Circleville, Ohio. 7 misdemeanors, 5 traffic tickets, dismissed 10 days prior. Dismissed without prejudice. They lose in court and continue to retaliate against me and treat me like an alien or outsider. I agree, Kathy. That's what I'm seeing right here. What's up, Blue Steel in Gainesville, Florida? Oh, man. 10 days after the auditor had 12 charges against him by the New Holland Police Department, dismissed. He went to the village office to make public records requests, where he was stopped at the door and treated like an alien or outsider. Shit, I want the phone number, y'all. SJVT for president? Why am I getting comments on his channel? What the hell? That's awesome. What the fuck? I don't remember featuring his channel before. I don't think I've ever featured his channel before, but somebody says I did. Made in America. What's SJVT? He's another First Amendment auditor that had featured your channel. That's why I'm here. It looks as if you have doubled your subscription since he did. Keep up the great work. Unless it was one of my sons. Unless I'm actually losing my mind already. I don't remember actually sharing one of his videos before. I'm guessing it was probably one of my kids. One of my kiddos. But let's keep watching this video with this crazy woman, right? I played your video and your channel.
What did I do?
What do you think you've done?
All I've done is make
Okay.
public
Do you have
record
a thing
request.
for me?
Yes, I need to come back here and pick it up in public.
Okay. When is that?
You're welcome, One Eye on Nova.
When will you have it for me? For one, I need a
Chase. I can't read that. Read number.
case number for zoning
check it out.
violation,
TN
ticket number 001003 against Cody Henderson.
Okay.
And also the dates that Mayor Court has commenced in 2023.
Okay.
So
I should be able to have those
very
by
simple.
Monday for you. How's that sound?
That sounds great. I'm very
Okay.
I'm very reasonable.
Okay. Thank
All right.
you.
Yep. Thank you.
Bye.
She just slammed the door in my face. See, that's how they treat me. She came and opened the door for the other guy, and I caught the door because it's a public building, so that door doesn't belong to her. You know, it belongs to the people. So I caught the door, and I have leeway and right to entry a public building. And she said I do not. So the Village of New Holland will not let me work with them, and yet every other agency, government agency, state agency, county agency tells me I need to work out my problems with the Village of New Holland.
SJVT Muppet in low short pants. Bro, are you staring at my bulge again? Stop staring at my bulge, Leon. You Orweller. People be staring at my bulge everywhere I go, guys. It's weird. I don't know why. I catch people staring at my bulge all the time. I'm like,
you know, it's good luck on that.
what are you doing? Let's watch another video from this guy, cause shit look crazy. Oh, that's gonna be the video where the chief grabs him.
Man Audits. In this video, you can see me sitting here pointing to paperwork. These are public record requests that I made earlier that week that I just received. These public record requests had conflicting information in them, saying that there was no issued warrant for my arrest, and the New Holland Police Department had put a warrant block against my registration and license. Well, according to ORC, you do have to include a warrant on the person to include a warrant block, and I'm explaining this to Lawless calmly when he starts throwing his hands. And the magistrate is in the background, you can see. I'm calmly talking to him and pointing at the paperwork and showing him where it doesn't add up. And he's telling me the BMV made a mistake. And I'm telling
So
him
Rockford.
there's no way.
Yo, Modern Retro Radio.
Mayor's Court.
You guys make sure you go check out modernretroradio.com. All right, tomorrow there's going to be an interview of me and my friend at Modern Retro Radio that we did like a little interview. So he's going to be putting that on his channel. You guys make sure you stay tuned for that. modernretroradio.com. Go check that out, folks, tomorrow.
On the paper and the case number. Asking him,
That's
who
funny.
I need to sue. I'm getting to the point where I'm about to ask him who I need to sue. And you'll see
What's up,
when
Jeffrey?
He gets in my face. That's when he says, "Sue me." He goes, "Oh yeah, you want to sue somebody? Why don't you go ahead and do that?" He tells me, gives me the whole talk. It gives me the "Sue me then, buddy." Challenge accepted. So he's giving me the talk.
What's up, SNS?
Telling me
Good to
that
see you, bro.
I want to talk to the judge about something that
What's up,
they
Heidi?
did wrong. He's going to remove me from the courtroom, apparently. And I'm telling him it's my right to redress the court and have access to the courts. And I'm here to have rightful action. And he's in my face being nasty and malicious once again. You can see by his body language. And this is a guy I've had
Thank you,
ongoing
Brandon.
issues with. If you check out some of my other videos, you'll see some of the issues. That's wild, you know. Violates my Fourth Amendment.
Damn, here it goes. Check it out.
Against this guy. And he says, all right, you want to talk to the judge? No, it's time to go. Come on, let's go. Grabs me up, violates my Fourth Amendment right. I was filming on my phone, dropped my phone, broke it. Tried to escape his false arrest, and he grabs me and forcibly throws me out, injuring my wrist. It's kind of wild, you know. Patriots, we gotta stand strong. This isn't
The judge just sat there and watched this chief grab this dude and throw him out. She didn't say nothing. She allows it to happen.
constitutional. I wasn't there causing any trouble. I was there to be heard about a very serious matter in which they were depriving me of my rights to travel and my right to have license, rightfully so, through an abusive process. Sorry, it's battery. And so yeah, there's another view on here. There's another angle. This is a mayor's court, town hall. It's just a public space. It's not a courtroom, but at this time they were holding mayor's court, and I was there to redress my government and access the courts about a wrongfully applied warrant block. This is in the state of Ohio. If you look at the Ohio BMV website, there's information about warrant block. And the fact is they didn't issue any warrant, but they put a warrant block. And that's improper, and it's an abusive process because it doesn't allow someone to have the ability to remove the warrant block, because the warrant block is removed apparently when the person is arraigned into court. So, anyways, do research, stand up.
Yeah,
and
I
stand
agree.
together.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on, you chili addict. This part of the video doesn't have audio, so you're going to see the chief of police grab this dude by the arm. So if you want me to talk and give you some quick rundown. Yo, that's what's up, Modern Retro Radio. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'll check it out. Hell yeah, that's what's up. Good shit. Good shit. Yep. Look at the chief pointing in his face. Fucking bully. I don't like your fucking hair, bud. You're lucky I'm allowing you to be here. If you don't shut your damn mouth right now, I'm gonna grab you and throw you out. I don't give a damn about no goddamn Constitution. You think the Constitution helps us out there in the war zone? Shit. America's now enemy territory, bud. You gotta get the hell out of here. You son of a bitch with your fucking dreads. Get out. Get out of here. You and your dreads, you gotta go. I'll break your fucking arm. What Constitution, god damn it? Fuck. Whoa, dude. Chill out. Chill the hell out.
It's cam footage. It's departmental policies and procedures, and all kinds of stuff like that. And it's all federally, legally First Amendment request.
Cam footage, so that would have
Yeah,
to go
God
to
complex.
completely anyway, even if I was doing the job still. I don't ever see that.
Basically,
Right.
what she's telling you is that doesn't go through the clerk of court, that goes through the police department. So if you have a request, submit it to me and I'll get it for you as long as I can.
Right. Okay.
I don't have a
I see
problem
what you
giving
mean. You're
anything I can
saying
give you.
it's
If I can give it
different.
to you, I'll give it to you right now.
Okay. Well, can we go follow these requests then? Because I need the fact that you signed it, that you received it, all that, and
Okay,
so.
we're right here. Whatever
Right.
you want to do.
All right. So the first is a official notice. This is official notice.
Yeah.
I don't have one on me. She might have one.
She just locked her door.
Do you have a pen on you, please?
There's his copy.
Oh, okay. So this one is about September 22nd when I was removed from my vehicle in Dollar General.
What's it about again? Sorry, I was.
This is from the September 22nd stop when I was removed from my vehicle into the Dollar General parking lot. This is an official notice and request for all body cam footage, dash cam footage, dispatch and audio files for Officer Lawless, Officer Pate, and the white New Holland police cruiser. So anything that was said in the cruiser and anything that was recorded. On September 22nd, 2022, between times 1200, which is noon, to 1500, which is 3 p.m., and we're requesting the uninterrupted audio and video files between those times. We're also requesting audio, video, and physical proof that Cody Henderson was read his Miranda rights while arrested and in police custody. And this is also a request for all New Holland Police Department policies and procedures. So we want all the policy and procedures for this whole...
New Holland Police Department. Folks, when you guys want to look up that phone number and slap it in the chat.
Police department.
Who's we? You keep saying
me and my legal team, and I actually already hashed that over with the magistrate that was here. She said we. She asked me what I meant by we, and I told her I mean me and my legal team, me and my legal assistants.
Who's that?
I don't have to I don't have to include their information.
I just thought since you have an attorney, I probably shouldn't talk to you.
I'll
tell you what. Why don't you do this? Seriously, if you're telling me that you have an attorney, then I'm not going to talk to you anymore. Okay? And because I just want to protect myself in the police department. If you have an attorney, you have the attorney.
I have legal assistance.
Wait a minute. Did he just say, I just want to protect myself in the police department? Whatever happened to defend and protect the Constitution? So he lied when he swore that oath, people. He lied.
I have legal assistance, and I'm defending myself, and I have the legal right to defend myself. So once again,
now you've been lying to me. You don't have no attorney?
I have legal assistance.
What does that mean?
I have legal assistance. People I call that advise me of legal information, but they're not taking the case for me. I'm still taking the case. Okay. As of this moment, I don't have any attorneys that are working directly on this case and taking the case. I only have legal assistants who are providing me legal information. And I'm allowed to do that. So once again, for my FOIA...
Stop for just a minute, please.
Well, I'm reading this FOIA request.
Stop for just a second.
I'm reading this FOIA request.
Okay, hold on just a second, please.
Okay.
All right. You have told me and the judge several times that you keep saying me and my legal team.
Yes.
That's what you continue to say.
Meaning I am the head of it.
Hold on a minute. Just let me finish, please.
Okay.
I think it said Ohio, right? Am I tripping? Yeah. New Holland, Ohio, guys. Right there. Right. Yeah.
You keep
What's up,
saying
Villia?
me and my legal team. That's what you say every time. The judge asks you about it. I've asked you about it. Now you're telling me that you don't have a legal team.
No, I'm telling you I have legal assistance, and that's part of the legal team.
Can I
When you're making
please
assumptions that are incorrect, I'm
finish?
just correcting you. No, I do have a legal team. It's legal assistance and myself, and I'm the head of that team.
Okay, so anyway, I'm not going to accept this from you right now. Okay.
So you're not accepting my FOIA request, my Freedom of Information federal act
Listen to
request?
me for a minute.
Okay.
I need to contact the prosecutor and ask them if I'm.
Is he chewing? Does he have chewing tobacco in his mouth, violating policy? I don't understand how these children are in positions of power. These are the kind of fucking toddlers that take away toys from other toddlers. I could see it all in his face.
Allowed to talk to you.
And I'm the kind of kid that would get that toy back and smash him in the face with it. I'm speaking in terms of being a child, a kid, a toddler. I never liked my toys to get taken away. You know what I mean? I mean, we obviously can't do that now as adults, right? We get in trouble. But I'm just saying, I never liked my toys to be taken away. And in reality, though, the people shouldn't allow their rights to be taken away. This is the kind of shit that should piss off the entire fucking town. And the reason things keep happening like this is because the town is asleep. The town is watching sports. They're going to be watching the Super Bowl on Sunday. The entire fucking town. The entire state of Ohio. And then they're gonna watch the World Series when it comes on, and then fucking all the sports, all the movies that come out, all the television shows. Everybody is entertained with everything but the knowledge and understanding of their rights. And that's why shit like this happens. Because not everybody is in there demanding accountability and transparency. Everybody is so dependent on the government to fix things. Let them do their job. Let them do it. They're going to take care of things, right? No, they're not. No, they're not, dude. No, they're not.
Because I'm not sure right now. Because you have told myself and our magistrate.
The fucking irony that the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl and this chief of police is garbage, right? My grandson is rooting for the Chiefs, but this asshole right here makes me want to root for the other team. Yeah, I probably won't be watching that shit.
Multiple times that you have legal representation.
That's right,
if
Jeffrey.
If you would like to turn this in without speaking to me, I'm not going to stop you from doing that. Okay?
No, I just was reading it out loud.
But I can't, I'm not going to sit here with you and go through this, me not knowing that if I'm even allowed to speak to you or not.
Right.
Because you have told me multiple times that you have a legal team. So I'm afraid I don't want to violate my rights or your rights or the police department rights or anything. I'm not refusing to take your paperwork. What I'm telling you is I will not sit here and talk to you about any of this stuff.
Yeah,
because this is an ongoing case.
Absolutely.
If you would like to turn this stuff in, you are more than welcome to fill it out and turn it in here, and I will receive it.
Okay. Well, that's all I'm doing is just reading this out loud and documenting it.
I'm not going to stay here to hear this. Okay?
So all I'm doing is reading it out loud and documenting it. I'm not arguing with you or asking for any.
If you want to read it out loud, you can. But you ain't going to read it to me because I just told you why.
He's refusing to take my FOIA request and listen to me read it. So, anyways, I'm going to keep reading this FOIA request out loud that I am.
He stormed out of there like his bottle was taken from him, right? Like his baby bottle was taken from him.
Turning in to the Village of New Holland out loud. So verbally, this is an official notice and request for all body cam footage, dash cam footage, dispatch, and audio files for Officer Lawless, Officer Pate, and the white New Holland police cruiser on September 22nd, 2022, between times 1200 and 1500. We are requesting the uninterrupted video and audio files.
And I gotta say, this guy is pretty dope, man. What he's doing, I like the way he's bringing his activism, or at least his freedom, right, to the table. He's fighting, man. This guy needs support in his town. This guy needs support in his town, New Holland, Ohio, right? If you guys are out there in New Holland, Ohio, go support this dude. Definitely go support this dude, man. I'm trying to support him from out here, from California. If I have to go out there, damn it, I will. Because I've got the travel bug in me. But this guy needs support, you guys. So if you're in Ohio, go support this dude.
We are also requesting audio, video, and physical proof that Cody Henderson was read his Miranda rights while arrested in police custody. This is also a request for all New Holland Police Department policies and procedures and details, dates, and outcome regarding any complaints, legal charges, or lawsuits filed against Officer Lawless, Officer Pate, and or the Village of New Holland Police Department. All of this information is requested to be sent in 30 days or less as evidence is needed for essential legal case. All information must be sent on a USB flash drive to the following mailing address at Cody Henderson, P.O. Box 2,
Brandon.
New Holland, Ohio. Signature date of the requester.
Hell yeah, let me audit you. Go support this dude. Hell yeah. Let me know when you do, bro.
I am the requester. You set this down and sign. To receive requests that
Going to speak.
This fool came back down.
9 to 4. It's not. It's 3:30 right now.
Locked. There's no one here.
It's not. It's 3:30 right now in a public
What's up,
building.
Jack?
It's
Very
4. You're here. This is. You're the head of the.
I'm not going to speak to you about.
You don't have to speak to me. I'm going to turn it into you, and you're the head of police department, and you have to receive it and note that you received it. That's part of your job here. as a public
Bongholio's in the
official,
house?
right?
Where's
Let me guess.
Bongholio
You know
at?
my job now, too.
I'm asking you, isn't that
I'm
part?
asking you.
I believe it is part of your job as a public official to receive requests that have to do with your department and have to do with cases regarding your department. I don't believe that you can
Social justice water
withhold or
pipe.
withstand evidence
I would
from
never.
someone.
I would never.
So, well, you're trying to rush me out of here when the office is
No,
open
I'm not.
right now.
I have other things that need to be taken care of, like protecting the people that live here. You can do that at home.
I've already.
There's no
I typed all
reason
this
for you
up
to
at home.
stand here
I typed
Yeah,
all
no
this
shit,
up at
Mama.
home.
these papers out.
Well, I'm reading them out loud and filming that. I read them out loud here because this is very pertinent to my case. Okay?
What's that have to do with me?
Because I was gonna turn.
You have rights, cops have duties. I must not matter because I needed support in my town like 2 years ago and still do. What's your town, brother? We'll send you some support right now. Shit. Why not, man? I think this community should definitely support each other, especially when we're close to the area. You know what I mean? I've been trying to support the entire nation, damn it. You know how tough my job is? Wildman has beat 25 cases pro se. No shit. Is this the guy that beat his cases 25 cases pro se? I need to get this guy on an interview, y'all.
Into you, and you said I could.
No, I did not say you could turn them into me. I said you could give them to the girls.
Sacramento,
You said
California.
you wouldn't talk to me about it, but you said you would
Exactly.
take them. That's what you
I
said.
will. When you bring them in Monday, give
Oh,
them
yeah.
to the
Thank you,
girls,
James.
I will. I have no problem at all with your request or helping you with your request as long as I can give you the stuff that you're asking for.
Absolutely, it's
But
absolutely.
I'm not going to stand here when I have other things I have to do as the police chief to take care of this village and the people in it. I'm not going to stand here while you sign papers that you should have signed at home. So take them and go.
I'm going to sign them here and
Cody,
to be witnessed.
Right,
Listen,
Chris?
I have to go. Can you hear the radio?
I can hear the radio.
Okay, and there's no one here.
I'm
So
in a-
you're not going to be able
I'm
to
in a
stay
public
the
building in the
by
hours that
yourself.
it's open.
Do you really seriously want to go through this again?
I'm in a public
Why
building.
do you have to be so difficult?
Why are you
can't
rushing me
just
out of
go-
a public
'Cause
building?
I need to go.
That's very convenient that right as I'm filing important paperwork, you all of a sudden have something more important to do. It's 3:30. You can look at this clock, and he's rushing me out of this public building.
Rushing you out. Come on.
Look, he's forcing me out of a public building while it's open, refusing to give me my FOIA request, which is a federal law.
Yep.
He is refusing federal law.
Make sure when you turn that in, you turn in the whole thing that I said I'd take your request 20 million times.
Yes, but he said he would take it, but look, he just pushed me out of the building and he said he won't take it. So there he is. He's saying he won't take it. I can't put in a FOIA request today, even though they're open Monday to Friday, 8 to 4. That's their hours.
I really do like what I see so far from Wildman Audits.
And you can only have, it can only be up to 0.3% THC. If
It looks like a bunch of buds to me.
It ain't marijuana.
That ain't marijuana.
He says it's hemp and it smells like it ain't marijuana. It smells
Some
like
of it
something.
does smell. like
Casey
marijuana,
Banks,
some
thanks
of
for
it doesn't.
becoming a
Well,
member.
hemp is very.
It's got black on it, like
Yeah, we've already got this thing. But he's got fucking oil and shit. I mean,
So I'm guessing this was the video that was on Harvey Freebird's channel, right? This is the guy that beat 25 cases. That's pretty sick, man. I'm gonna try and get. Hey, Wildman Audits, send me an email, bro. Recordpolicenow@gmail.com. One word. Recordpolicenow@gmail.com. And let's get you on an interview for the Pro Se University channel. Yeah. Yeah, this is the same guy, I guess, that Harvey Freebird. Harvey Freebird is fucking badass. He's on top of it. I like Harvey Freebird, man. He's a good dude. Really good dude.
How's it going?
Oh yeah, thank you, Brandon.
I mean, I can't smell any marijuana. If you open them bags, they smell like something else.
Right. Yeah.
These guys are probably smelling their fingers and it smells funny.
Yeah, with all these.
They don't even know what the hell they're doing, guys.
He available for 19.
Let's go to the next video. 21 dismissals, no plea deals, no charges sustained.
This is Wild Man Audits. Boy, I noticed there's a lot of angry people on my channel today. I guess there's another channel out there that posted one of my videos, and now I've got all these people calling me a sovereign citizen. I want to be clear that I don't consider myself a sovereign citizen. That is a term that's been weaponized and used against me. It's also libel and slander, and it's also considered a domestic terrorist group. So I don't appreciate being called a terrorist just for my knowledge of the law and my use of legal knowledge. Anyways, let's get to it. A lot of you guys are claiming that I've never gotten anything dismissed, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, right here, I'm going to upload for you guys in this video. It should be right.
You got your case dismissed. You have rights. Cops have duties. Was the arrest on video as well? Because I got the Pro Se University channel where I'm trying to highlight incidents where people get arrested or charged and they end up beating their cases pro se. I want to start interviewing people and put them on that channel. And if you want to do an interview regarding your case, let me know, man. recordpolicenow@gmail.com. Let's start getting that out there, folks, because we live in the age of information. I believe, yeah, the arrest is on video. Awesome, bro. Let's do this shit. I believe that we live in the age of information and attorneys will soon become obsolete. I kind of want to hurry the process because we just can't afford attorneys. We need to be able to defend ourselves in court, right? And it's going to take us understanding the processes of it all. I believe we can get there. I believe we can get there. Interview me. Emails sent. I'll check them out. I'll check out your emails.
In front of you right now. This is a motion for dismissal. This is a moment where I got 12 charges dismissed all at the same time from the prosecutor at the time, Ashley Hetzel. And so there's TRD 2303640 A through E. Those were all traffic violations claiming that I didn't stop at a stop sign and ran from an officer and didn't have registration on the motorcycle, didn't have motor.
Let's read David Porter's comment. Before you guys condemn all cops, you should really do some research and look up several vids of former cops talking about how much shit and abuse they have to deal with before being good cops. For being good cops. Psh. Don't they already know that they're going to lose their moral compass along the way? David, before you start blaming the people, let me enlighten you on some shit, okay? David Porter, because there's some things you don't understand. You may believe this blue line propaganda that's been spoon-fed to you like a Gerber bottle, right? Nobody's saying that everybody here is condemning all cops. So get that out of your noggin, okay? Get it out of that noggin of yours, all right? Cops are given a gun and a badge and being thrown out in the streets, right? They swear an oath to protect and defend the Constitution that they don't know. So, David, all we're asking is for cops to really know that the people have natural rights before they get out there. In reality, the departments, the training academies, they are failing the cops. We're trying to do cops a favor. We're trying to do the people a favor, yes, but this also benefits the cops because when they're out there and they do shit like this, David Porter, you have to pay for it. When was the last time you went to work and you gave taxes and you were happy to pay those taxes, right? I would be happy to pay taxes if the jobs were being done correctly, but we have government acting like we are below them. But that's not the way it is. It's God first, it's the people, and then the government. But the government wants to bypass all of that and stay up here, David Porter. And we, the people, can't allow it. So, ain't nobody here condemning all cops. We just got to make sure that they know what the hell they're doing out there. And that they know that we have natural rights. The Constitution don't give us our rights. We are born with natural rights. The Constitution is supposed to limit the scope of authority that government and the cops have over we the people. I've been doing this a long time, David Porter. I know what I'm talking about here. I've seen the patterns. I've asked questions and I've had numerous conversations with cops, and we've uncovered this pattern that's been hidden in plain sight. So, yeah.
Cycle license and so on and so forth. Then you got CRB 2300915. That was fleeing and eluding charge.
Agreed, says David Porter. Agreed.
2300916 A and B. Those are charges from a different date, where they threw me out of their public village meeting because I was filming. I was being completely peaceful. I was minding my own business for the most part. I was just there filming. I wasn't talking much. And Officer Lawless grabbed me physically and removed me from the building for exercising my First Amendment right. I have videos of that as well.
That's right, one eye on
and
Nova.
then CRB 2301051A through D are 4 charges that resulted from a video that you can find on my channel where I'm sitting down in a mayor's court and I'm showing paperwork to the bald-headed Officer Lawless. And he decides to grab me up without the right or privilege to do so and violates my Fourth Amendment right. And then 4 days later, they charged me with a bunch of charges such as trespassing and obstruction and so on and so forth. But here's this motion for dismissal. Their attorney put this in. I didn't sign it. Once I showed their attorney the videos and explained to their attorney that I was exercising lawful activity and that there was no law that was broken, their attorney quickly dismissed all of these charges and ran out of the courtroom. It's signed by the judge. This is official. It's stamped.
Fly on your wall says, David, what you said is like saying an abusive parent was abused and should have sympathy. I didn't fucking say anything remotely close to that. I don't know what you mean, but I thought I'd read it anyways. It's not easy for good cops to stand up against bad cops. There is backlash against them if they do, just like in school, bullying, etc. That's right, Sophie. That's 100% correct. That's right, One Eye. Yeah, I want to interview this guy for sure. For sure. That's right, Social Justice Water Pipe. This guy is great. Is that you, though, Bongholio? Is that you, Bongholio? I'm lucky I live in Canada in a rural area where I could go my entire life without ever having contact with law enforcement. Well, shit, lucky you, but one day they'll come to your door, too. Trust me on that. David, you live in a failed socialist system and you think you're lucky. I don't know if I understand that, but don't you live in the same social system that I do? You don't believe you're unlucky, do you? Don't point the finger at me when you got fingers pointed at you too. Right?
You can call the Circleville court, and you can request the same documents if you doubt it. Stand strong, patriots. Know your rights. Do your research. Peace. So, yeah, the dismissals for that moment, that video where he grabs me up by the arm and wrestles me through the mayor's court, is included. This first dismissal.
I think PDF was talking to the other David, though. David Porter. I thought you was talking to me, bud. But I think David Porter actually gets it, though. It looks like he actually does get it. He was just repeating an old propagated statement, right? He was just repeating an old propagated statement.
12 different charges. That's included in that. But while I'm at it, I'm also gonna snap a picture.
I unfortunately had several bad encounters with law enforcement in the U.S. They're not all bad, David. Stop it. They're not all bad, bro. Right? If there was where are the good cops in those situations, David? Where were they? Because in many videos we see one cop violating somebody's rights. You got 6 or 7 other cops standing around doing nothing about it. Right? Doing nothing about it. So now we have 7 bad cops in one video. Where was the good cop that stood up for the people's rights? Let me give you an example, David Porter. There was an incident where this one cop was being aggressive. He grabbed a 17-year-old kid, fucking threw him into a cactus, right? And then he fucking handcuffed him, put him in the back seat, yelling at him. He's getting all violent with the youngster's mother, getting all in her face and shit. And the female officer kind of jumped in and grabbed him by his arm and said, no, stop doing that. We don't need to do that. Guess who got in trouble that day? The cop that was being aggressive, who threw the kid's face into a cactus, or the female officer that tried to stop him? You got that right. It was the female officer that tried to stop him who got in trouble. Yeah. That's the system of they're not all bad. They're not all bad.
Of the dismissal of 9 different charges, which were from September 13th and September 22nd, and this correlates with the video of the unlawful search and seizure. I'm also going to include...
I think Johnny Martinez is trying to turn this into religious warfare. Johnny, you have the right to be an atheist in this country, my friend. So, be an atheist. And you have the right to be a Christian too, my friend. Don't let it bother you.
A motion to return seized property. Because not only were all
What's
the
up,
charges
Tag?
dismissed, including the charge for the registration and the charge previous for the registration.
I would
But
appreciate it
also,
though, Johnny. I would appreciate it though if you didn't try to create a religious war in the chat. Religious honesty. Maybe, bro. Maybe to you everything you say is 100% truth. But not everybody believes the atheist. All right? Some people believe in Christianity, Catholicism, or whatever they want to believe. It's a free country, my friend. Free country. So let it bother you if you like, man.
Awarded and given all of my property back 8 months later for a motion that I filed myself. So for all the naysayers and disbelievers, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys plenty
What
of
up, sassy
evidence
kisses? I got my coffee too.
21 different charges being dismissed against me and a motion to return seized property being ordered in my favor. I hope you guys enjoy. Like, share, and subscribe. And welcome to Wild Man.
Does what's his name? what the fuck was his name? The guy from Arizona who does a lot of pro se stuff. Does he have this many fucking wins in court?
It's Wild Man Audits, back at you with some more police misconduct. So here we have a zoning violation that was received in the mail 10 days after the charges resulting from the...
I know that guy, Dominic Izzo. And he's like a sensationalist, though, isn't he? He's always like, he's a cop, but talks bad about cops, but then talks good about cops. He like licks the boot still, right? He licks the boot, but contradicts himself every now and then, right? That's right, Sassy Kisses, Lane Myers. Does Lane Myers have 25 or 21 cases that he's beat? Because I'm not going to lie, I thought that guy was a pro se king out there. But now it looks like we might have a new king in town, right? Pro se litigation, right? Possible. What's up, Fitoy? Good to see you. What up, Toe for Life? Hell yeah, brother.
unlawful search and seizure regarding the
Frank
CBD,
Pence in the house.
which you can find my video on. 10 days after those charges
You have
were
5 wins,
dismissed,
Jeffrey? That's what's up.
I received this zoning violation claiming that there's sewage being dumped on the property from a camper. Let's see how it goes.
Hey, can I help you?
Yes, sir. Hey.
This guy, Wildman Audits, he's got the calmest fucking voice too, huh? Shit. I wish I was that calm and collected when I talk. I can't even narrate like that. I'm too hyper, damn it.
And that's
Yeah.
fine. You turn on? You got it?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, good shit,
My
Sassy
name's Robert.
Kisses.
I'm one of the newer officers at the police department over here.
Cool.
I'm just here with the health department to let her describe a few things. We can hopefully help you get them fixed.
Yeah.
No issues at the moment. I'm here with her. So.
Well, I saw the notice you guys left on my door right after my
was-
case got dismissed, first and foremost.
Yeah.
And I just want to say that I don't appreciate you guys harassing me.
Yeah.
Secondly, no trespassing. There's no trespassing on this property. I don't want you on my property.
Okay, well, let us step
Third.
record. Let us step over here, okay?
Yeah, I would have appreciated that from the get-go.
No, yeah, like I said, I couldn't, unless not to yell from the...
And I received your notices, and for one...
You haven't received anything from me
Yeah,
yet.
there-
This is
No, I'm
But
talking
that's
about for
fine.
you.
Talk to
Yeah.
me. Yeah, I did. I
Yeah,
signed it. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. So I received your notices about dumping septic on my land. I've never dumped septic on my land. There's a bathroom in the house, and that has septic to the city septic.
Hey, KZ Banks, I made you a moderator, so if you want to drop your link in there, go for it. I don't remember doing a video for you in the past, but I may have as well. I've done so many videos for so many people. People be like, "You remember this one, bro? Thank you." And I'm like, "Damn, I don't remember, bro." Fuck. I've done a lot of videos for a lot of different people, and I think I'm losing my memory, so.
Okay, which is all within the health department, and that's where my shit goes, and that's where my piss goes, and it always has, and it has from day one, and it always has. So your claims are frivolous, and they're not true.
Okay,
And I
besides
don't.
the frivolous, can we say what I originally signed it for? It was for these and the property, and generally couldn't cleaned up.
well-
I did motion to you and send on the paper. You're correct.
No,
I
it
put on
says
there the additional
it
issue we
says
talked about.
septic, but that there's no septic being here,
Yes,
so that
yes,
was a
sir.
frivolous claim. Secondly, the chemical containers are not a violation, and those are food grade water containers for water storage.
Oh, you know what? I did do this video before. That's right. I did do this video before.
And water rain collection is not illegal
Now I
in the state of
know.
Ohio.
That's correct.
So there's nothing wrong with those containers. Those are food grade. Those are not.
Yep.
Wild Man Audits, back at you. More police misconduct. This instance happened 5 months after the most recent video detailing an officer who lied about a zoning violation to the health department. This is that officer's chief.
I actually watched your videos. I think it was yesterday morning when I on Nova. I was actually screen recording them while I was watching them. And I gotta say, man, you're a beast. And I love your energy as well when I on Nova. I watched your videos. And I'm working on a video for you. Good fucking work out there. Good work out there.
Flawless.
I didn't say where I'm living. I'm saying you have to prove where I'm living.
So you don't live here now?
I don't know where I live. That's
You
up to you to
don't? Are you
prove.
homeless?
I don't know. Am I?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I'm a free man. I'm wherever I
know
am.
You are a free man.
All
I
right.
wish you'd start acting like one.
I am one.
Yeah, I can tell.
What up, John Eagle?
And anyways,
Where do you work now?
that's none of your business.
I was being like, not even. I was just saying, where are you working now?
That's none of your business. Where do you live?
I live in Madison Mills. I'll tell you anything you want to know because I don't have nothing to hide.
Yeah, send me an email.
Okay.
Dawood.
So I mean, I'm a free man. I can live there. I can
Okay.
live there, I can live
So
wherever I
where are
want.
the claims of defecation of property coming from? Where did I ever shit on my land?
Look.
Where did I ever shit on my land?
Look.
Please tell me.
Did the health department deal with that?
Yeah, and they said there was.
Okay.
They said that what you said was a lie.
I'll check it
I
out,
didn't
bro.
say anything.
They said what your department said was a lie. Let me be
didn't
more
say
accurate. Let me
anything.
what you and your department
I
said.
honestly don't know about the defecation plate because all that was someone said you were doing something and an officer called it into the health department. That's all it is.
And then why did I get an ordinance later? You actually made me sign the ordinance upstairs of defecation of property, trash defecation of property, living on camper. Why did you charge me with that later if the health department already came out and verified that it wasn't
Charge
happening?
you with what?
Defecation on property. I have the yellow little the pink little
What?
slit.
Hold on. When you come in here and seen the judge, what did she find you guilty of?
That's regardless of what I'm found. I'm saying what I was charged with.
Because I don't remember. Seriously.
That's an unconstitutional court in here. There's no prosecutor. So I'm not. That wasn't even
Can
a
you
real
just answer
court.
my question so I can
That's
help
not even a
answer
real. That
yours?
wasn't even court.
Can you answer my question so I can?
I'm talking about what I was charged with. You charged me with defecation of property even after the health department came to my property and said there was no defecation of property. That's
You can
that's
say
blatant
whatever
harassment.
I'm
That is
asking you.
harassment.
I'm
You're charging me with something after the health department said that it didn't happen.
This is the ordinance zoning violation that Chief Jason Lawless here made me sign whenever I picked up my property after the motion to return seized property. So you can see down here at the bottom, this is indeed his signature as I'll zoom in. And if your eyes can see, there's an X on it. It says property and an X next to defecation on property. So this is Chief Jason Lawless lying and continuing to harass me and pressing baseless claims on me, even after I stood ground 5 months prior against his other officer, which he was there and he was the one driving the vehicle at the time. Anyways, this is Wild Man Audits. Hope you'll enjoy, like, comment, share with all your friends. Stand strong, Patriots.
You don't have the right to
This rule supersedes.
You don't.
Natural CBD. How quickly this.
Cody, come on out.
I want to go to his final video where he was at the well, let's see this really quick.
Record request.
What up, Razor
In
City?
regards to their security footage on their cameras. Let's see how this goes. Public Record Request Forum. My name is Cody Anderson. Today's date is December 17, 2024, 3:06 p.m. And I'm requesting right there. I would like to inspect these records in the building promptly. Alright, I'm here for a prompt inspection of records for the Washington Courthouse Record Retention Schedule.
Okay, put your telephone number on there.
No, I don't have to give that
You
information.
can put your camera down.
I'm not putting my camera down. I'm allowed to film in this public building. It's a public space. I'm in the hallway of the court. I'm allowed to film here.
When
But I'm here
Karens,
for a prompt inspection of the Washington Courthouse.
when Karens overthrow the government, right? Fuck.
Municipal Court Record Retention Schedule.
Our government was overthrown by Karens.
It won't be ready today.
No, I'm here for a prompt inspection, not for a copy. Prompt means like.
Don't forget it took decades to get to where we're at today. It may take decades to make it right. Look, it's been a few years since I started my channel. And you might be right. It's almost a decade since I started my channel, right? About 7-8 years ago. And hey, hopefully in 3 years everything is fixed. I doubt it. I fucking doubt it. But if you guys keep watching and sharing my videos and shit and creating your own channels, then possibly, right?
You know the definition of prompt? Do you?
I already gave you this once.
No, I don't have the record retention schedule.
So when it's ready, I'll
No,
let you
I'm here
know.
to inspect it today.
When it's ready, I'll let you know.
No, I'm here to inspect it today. So are these security cameras not recording? Is that what you're saying? You guys don't maintain this footage?
This is the response I got from 70 different public record requests for these video footages that I'm pointing at.
I don't know why you guys have security cameras if they're not rolling.
Now, do you want something?
Yeah, I just put in a public record request. No, I don't put my phone down.
You're not recording my face. You can record, but
No, I can record your face. You're a public official and you're at your job, so I can record your face. If you don't
Yeah.
like it, you can talk to the Supreme Court about it.
I don't have a problem being recorded. I don't want it being on public broadcast.
Well, that's my right.
Too bad.
It's my right to say I don't want to be on it.
Well, then you can find a different job. It's not your right to say that while you're a public employee.
The judge says I can't.
No, you're a public employee.
That's right, Mike.
If you don't want to be filmed, you can choose not to be a public employee. That's your choice.
Are you giving him something?
Yeah, I'm here for the record retention schedule.
Good comment, Douglas.
No, I'm here to see it promptly. I'm here to inspect it promptly.
What are you needing?
The record retention schedule. I'm just here to inspect the record retention schedule.
Okay, well she'll have to get it for you.
Yeah, she's telling me she ain't gonna get it today, and the way that the Supreme Court of Ohio, Ohio Open Records Act states is there's two different options when you're requesting a record. You can request a copy, and then you guys have a reasonable amount of time to respond. I'm not requesting a copy, I'm requesting to inspect it, which means you guys have to respond promptly, which means basically as quickly as you guys can get the record. And so she's acting like she can't get it today. I'm pretty sure you have it on the computer that you're on right now. I'm pretty sure you could access the file and you could print it off right now. So there's no reasonable reason why.
I got a banger Karen video in Fresno a couple days ago. But I'm holding on to it because I sent it to a bigger channel so they can use it first. We'll see if they do. If they don't, then I'll just put it on my channel. You guys are gonna love it. I put a government Karen in check. So you guys stay tuned for that. I've been out recording a lot lately. So I did some work with the big channel, and their next video is supposed to be how would I say it? The collaboration they did with me. So I'm kind of waiting for them to post theirs first so I could post mine second, right?
Promptly is not being addressed and why it's not being followed, other than the fact that this bitch has a problem.
Wait a minute,
Nice.
okay. You don't
That's freedom of speech. I can cuss.
get that, but you don't have to.
I don't have to, but I did.
But
She's being a bitch, and I said
she
it.
will get it with you.
Hell yeah.
Today, I'm not leaving until I get it today. Promptly until I see it.
Checking with Brendan.
Okay, what's your name?
I have rights.
Torta hunters.
I have rights in this place. Ain't that right, Gene? I have rights, don't I? I have rights, don't I?
I'm Mr. Henderson.
I have rights, don't I? Miss Woolshed, I've got rights, don't I?
Yes.
I've got a rights to prompt providing of records for inspection, right?
This is the same judge that violated my constitutional rights, quoted by the Supreme Court of Ohio. Her actions impeding the exercise of Henderson's constitutional rights.
Because I've just asked for the prompt inspection of a record, and she's denying it to me right now.
Well, she's doing what she can, Cody.
It's here, and it's in this building, so she's obviously not doing what she can, or else she would have already provided it to me.
Cody, have a seat in the courtroom and she'll get it for you.
I'll stand right here in the hallway, because I can't film in the courtroom. That's law, and I do know that, and I do follow the law, by the way. Contrary to what you guys think and what you guys...
Nah, I didn't take up the offer to go speak at the police in at the Arvin Police Department. I mean, not yet, at least. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Good question, though. I don't know. I don't want to sell out in any way. I mean, I've already paid these motherfuckers to know our rights. Why should I go in there again, right? I mean, I guess I should, but I don't know. I just haven't followed up with it. I guess that's safe to say, right?
Say.
Said that you didn't follow the law.
Well, you acted like I can't say bitch when I can obviously say bitch. She's being a bitch, I can call her a bitch.
Okay.
Thank you for recognizing my rights.
Hey, the Joker. You live in Toledo, Ohio? Go back this dude up, man. Wild Man Audits. This guy needs... The public officials there need to know that we, the people, are watching and paying attention, and we're not going to let them do this shit to one of the people, right? To one of the people. Because when they fuck with one of the people, they mess with all of us, right? That's the kind of mindset we, the people, should have. When you violate one of our rights, you violate all of our rights. We're all going to fucking show up to redress our grievances. That's the mentality that we should have, right?
Still waiting the prompt
That's
production of the record retention schedule here. Not being given any reason why it's not promptly provided. It's obviously on these computers as a file that's shared amongst all these different computers, and all these clerks are sitting here not printing off the record, not responding to me, and refusing to serve me. So I'm currently being denied service by a public governmental agency known as Washington Courthouse Municipal Court, who is denying me service currently of the prompt production of records for inspection. Thank you very much. Thank you. Here's our record retention schedule. See, I've never seen this before in my life. Page 1 of 3.
Wow.
What are, I guess I will know what information are you requesting? Up at the top, is there, like, up at the top, it should have, like, the ticket number and the amount. Is that showing there?
Tapes
Is that what you're doing?
of court proceedings. 3 years.
Or I can just put the phone number. Seven 313.
Hey, I noticed this record retention schedule is deficient of the records for the security cameras.
Do what?
I noticed this record retention schedule is deficient of the information about the security cameras and how long you guys keep those before deleting them.
Because it's not part of the.
What are we looking at, Jeffrey? We're looking at Wildman Audits channel. Make sure you go subscribe and let them know that I sent you. They're definitely trying to violate his rights and be tyrannical. They don't want to give him records. They don't want to let him submit paperwork. And they're just running amok out there. Lawless. The chief of police's last name is Lawless, and that's exactly how they're acting. Like a lawless society, right?
But it has to be, because every record that you guys keep has to be part of the record retention schedule, where you guys clearly outline how long you keep it before it's destroyed and how you go about destroying it. And here, there's no mention of the security cameras and how long you guys keep them. So
That's the best we can provide you today, Cody. That's all.
well, I need the information about the security cameras.
I can't give you information about security.
Why not?
Huh?
Why not? Those are records.
There's security footage for the court there too.
Yeah, but that's a public record.
Well, I can't give you information about that.
Well, I need information about the public record here. Where do these get recorded at?
I'm not going to release that information to you.
Well, then how long do you guys keep the videos before deleting them?
I'm sorry?
How long do you guys keep the videos before deleting them?
That information.
Why not? I'm going to need that information.
So why are we even paying taxes if this is how government treats us? They don't even do their job. They don't even follow their policy. They don't even follow the law. Why in the fuck are we still paying taxes? It doesn't make any sense at all.
Either here and now or before the Supreme Court. It's your choice. You want me to subpoena you to the Supreme Court?
Oh, the papers.
You want to answer to the Chief Justice about why you're not giving me a record retention schedule for all of the records in this building? You can, but you're denying the right to, and you're refusing to serve me as a public citizen and a public servant. So they have these security cameras here. They have one down there. They have one here in the court building too, inside the municipal court. And they're claiming that they don't have public records regarding and relating to these security cameras. And the reason that I'm able to clearly articulate that they're claiming that is because here I have their record retention schedule, where on it they have every single type of record that they're required to keep by law, or every type of...
No shit. We don't pay taxes. Our paychecks are robbed to fund our own tyranny. No shit. They take it from us. Right? Yeah, I seen that one eye on Nova.
record they do have on stock here at Municipal Court, Washington Courthouse Municipal Court. And nowhere listed on here is the footage from these security cameras, which are public record. So they're obviously declining to respond to these public records requests that they know they have the duty to give the information for. And that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. You guys can obviously see their corruption and how they deny public records from us, the public, who they belong to. Like, comment, subscribe. Wildman out.
Pretense, who knew that lyrical assassinations I've created?
Record reflects that you
Low. And I was the respondent to a civil protection order, which is the underlying case that is being appealed here. And the civil protection order was filed by a police officer who erroneously asserted that I had caused him and his family some type of threat. I don't know the specifics beyond that.
Let me just ask you, Mr. Henderson, in your brief, you stated that when they tried to serve you with the copy of the protection order, you said you declined to contract with the officers. What do you mean?
I like this comment. We, the people upholding the Constitution, should be the law of the land, well, at least the inspectors of it. And you know, that is actually true. The problem is Nobody cares about the Constitution anymore. The cops will tell you it doesn't exist. You're a sovereign citizen. And the people don't know it. And there are actually OG activists out there that kind of scoff at the notion of the Constitution. They even say things like, you know, it's basically saying like it's null and void, right? But if we keep that mentality like the cops, then the government's already put in place what is supposed to keep them in check, right? The Constitution wasn't written to give us our rights, folks. I think that's where a lot of people are misunderstood or have a misunderstanding, right? The Constitution was written to limit the scope of authority that cops and government has over us. And look where we're all at now. And you will still want to talk about, you know, the Constitution is null and void and stuff like that. Well, fuck. I don't just talk shit. I actually go out there and implement it. I've seen the Constitution work when I applied it correctly. That and the fact that I know that I have a right to record. This is the equalizer, right? Knowing your rights and recording the interaction is the equalizer. It works. So I'm just saying, our families, we should be learning this, understanding it, studying it, and applying it when we need to. If the Constitution limits the scope of authority that government has, why the fuck are we not learning it? Don't we want to limit their scope of authority? I would say yeah, right? Yeah, that's right. Modern Retro Radio. That's right. That's right, Mike. Yep. I have the answer to this dilemma. No one listens to me, and I can present it to anyone. If I had a class with monitors and someone recording my class, I could present some stuff. Yeah, right? Oh, I used to be a mod tag. Not anymore, or what? Yeah, it's going to get worse before it gets worse, guys. Wow. $10 months in California, that's all I could take. Yeah.
By contract.
I mean that I have the fundamental constitutional right to contract, to enter contracts, and to not enter contracts. So that means whenever someone comes up to enter an agreement with me to talk, that is a contractual agreement to speak to each other. And I meant that I did not choose to contract with those officers. I did not choose to speak to them in any effect of the matter. And I think the key difference here, because a lot of people look at this situation and they think of it in a criminal context. In a criminal context, it would be different. The officers obviously would have probable cause of a crime being committed, which would allow them to detain me and to violate or temporarily put my Fourth Amendment right on hold while they're detaining me for the crime. Now, in this case, it's completely different because this is a civil protection order, so it must follow Ohio civil rules of procedure. Clearly, in my brief, I lay out the civil rules of procedure that apply, which is Rule 4.1, capital B2, lowercase a and lowercase b. Those are two separate subsections. Lowercase a.
I want this guy to fucking represent me in court. Wild Man Audits is legit, y'all.
States that the sheriffs do have the ability to come up and serve someone with civil process. But section lowercase b states if that service is refused, which I did, I refused it, then they must follow a whole different procedure which requires them by law to send it certified mail, which they did not do. Instead, they arrested me for refusing it, which is not okay, and it's a violation of my constitutional rights, and a 1983 lawsuit is going to come from that, but that's a separate issue. The issue here is my constitutional rights were clearly violated by the people who claim they served me according to law. They did not serve me according to law.
Well,
I just
the trial
explained
court's
that.
record, the trial court's record indicates that you're served. I know you're saying you weren't, but the trial court's record. Let me finish. The trial court's record reflects that you were served. And there was a hearing where you could have raised the issues that you raise now on appeal, but you didn't appear for that hearing.
I didn't get notice of the hearing.
But you didn't raise that in your motion for new trial.
I did raise it in my motion for new trial. I raised the fact that I wasn't served according to law in my motion for new trial.
So the civil protection order,
uh,
not the notice of the June 17th hearing.
I didn't get notice of the June 17th hearing, which came with the civil protection order. The civil protection order itself had a hearing date all attached with it and everything with it. I didn't receive any of that paperwork.
That hearing was continued and a new hearing was scheduled.
Trial. I raised the fact that I did not receive any mail from them. They sent the mail to the wrong address, and I didn't receive any of those notices. Furthermore, there's an affidavit that proves that and asserts that, and there's no evidence that can rebuttal it. Further than that, these officers are already caught on body camera, violating my constitutional rights and never serving me that paper. This same sheriff office has a body camera policy to have body cameras on when they're interacting with the public and doing business. So if they did serve me that, they would have to have recollection of.
That's a good question, Jeffrey. It looks like the Supreme Court because there's more than one judge, right? Is this an appeal? Is this an appellate court? I don't know. First appeal. This is the 12th District Court. Constitutional Rights, First Appeal. 12th District Court of Appeals hears oral arguments from pro se Wildman Audits and attorney Ashley Hetzel, who represents the infamous Chief Lawless. The underlying case is a civil protection order, as you can tell in the video, whereas a police chief claims he is afraid of me. After the chief grabbed him by his arm, tried to break his arm and throw him out, he's afraid of him, right? Whoa. I argue constitutional rights and Ohio law to set guidelines on what will be allowed in this court, and yet I still left room for further appeals if necessary to correct any potential errors of the 12th District. How'd I do on my first appeal? Badass.
That on body camera does not exist because they never served it to me. They arrested me, took me to jail, strapped me to a restraint chair, and tortured me because they think that that's the proper way to punish someone for not obeying their orders.
That's true.
In relation to a civil summons, which is not okay, and that's not the proper procedure to law. Furthermore, I'll let the other side go, and I'll come back.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike, for sure.
Yeah. Excuse me. Good morning, may it please the court. Mr. Henderson, my name is Ashley Hetzel on behalf of appellee William Jason Lawless. What's required by law for a civil protection order is the notice and the opportunity to be heard. Mr. Henderson received notice of the protection order and the hearing, and he had an opportunity to be heard at that hearing. That's what the trial court had in front of it, that the sheriff's deputies properly served Mr. Henderson with the protection order and the notice. At the hearing, Mr. Henderson, for whatever reason, chose not to appear. It wasn't until after the hearing had been concluded that Mr. Henderson called the court to let them know that he was running late to the hearing. Like I mentioned in our brief and just now, the hearing had already been concluded. Can we actually consider the trial court's statement that he called after the hearing?
Objection hearsay.
This isn't a trial. This is just on appeal. It's just pure arguments. So she can make any presentation, include hearsay if she wants to. That's okay here.
Okay, hearsay is part of evidence.
Yeah.
I believe that the trial court was in the best position, and it's within their discretion to consider evidence. And so, based on what was in front of the trial court. Well, but my question is, it seems that the evidence you're talking about was offered by the trial court itself in its decision. Is that an appropriate role for the trial court to play in putting that statement on the record? We believe so. We believe that the trial court's in the best position to consider that evidence and the credibility. And it was also in front of the trial court that the service had been perfected on Mr. Henderson, and that
Binge watch this channel blows Lane Myers out of the water. I don't know. Lane Myers is badass too. I think Lane Myers and this guy are doing really good fucking work. I don't know if one guy is better than the other or what. I don't really know that, but I think both of them do fucking fantastic work. Defending themselves, right? Defending themselves in court. We can't really afford attorneys anymore. Everybody should be doing this shit. 2029 is the year that everybody will be doing this shit, I think. Let's keep going.
he had notice.
Mark my
of the
words.
hearing and an
Mark
opportunity
my
to be
words.
heard at that hearing.
Okay. How do you respond to his argument under the B subsection that the officers, he says, didn't follow the correct procedure?
Mr. Henderson raised those arguments in his motion for a new trial that was filed with the trial court. And so my response is that the trial court, it's within its sound discretion to consider those, and the trial court chose to deny the motion for a new trial.
So what is your position as to what the police officers, how they served him? He's claiming that he refused and there's another procedure that wasn't followed.
Why 2029? Good question, Rami. Because you see where we are today with artificial intelligence. If you don't know who Ray Kurzweil is, go check him out. Check out the podcast episode between Joe Rogan and Ray Kurzweil. Ray Kurzweil, his predictions have been coming true since his predictions have been coming true for years and years. Universities have had entire courses on his predictions, and right now we already have Chat GPT for law. There's a new app coming out, Chat GPT Law, right? And the internet, artificial intelligence has already learned from all of us dumb people, right? But it's now starting to learn from all the smart people as well. I'm talking about lawyers, doctors, and all that shit, right? And everything else under the sun. And that's why I believe that 2029 is going to be a massive leap into artificial intelligence, just like 2024 was. And also, by the year 2045, if I'm not mistaken, we might even be able to live hundreds of years old. What's up, Press Harder? Good to see you, brother. Yeah. So, predictions or predictive programming from an insider? Yes, Modern Retro Radio, both. Right? But is it possible by 2029? I mean, could they restrict it to where we don't get the right information that we need? Yeah, possibly. But I do believe by 2029 we'll be able to access information like that where we can actually defend ourselves in court with it. Mark my words, I said it in 2025.
Response to that is that the sheriff's deputies had returned the service to the trial court as being perfected. And that's what the trial court considered, is that the service was perfected.
Okay. So you're saying essentially that there was a document in front of the court that said it was properly served. He's saying on appeal that it wasn't properly served.
That's correct.
Are you saying that's not in the record?
No, it's in the trial docket. Number 8 is that the notice to serve was returned and executed on Mr. Henderson on May 21st, 2024 by the sheriff's deputies.
And then the burden shifts if somebody wants to challenge service. The person who's challenging the service would have to bring forth evidence that they weren't properly served.
Correct.
Okay.
Finally, I would just like to make the last point, because Mr. Henderson did begin to speak as to the merits of the civil protection order. And I would just like to point out that his opportunity to appeal the merits was filed, if at all, 2 days late. So he has foreclosed on appealing the merits of the civil protection order. And if the court has no further questions, he would rest. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. First of all, I did rebut the notice from the sheriffs that it was served on me, and I did that in my motion for new trial because I didn't get the opportunity of a hearing as I should, and I think that my Fifth Amendment right and 14th Amendment right to due process has been clearly egregiously violated here because I have not gotten the right to a hearing, and I proved that in the body camera footage that I included and attached to my motion to new trial. Which
you have to understand, when you motion for new trial is not challenging the service. When you're motion for new trial, you're saying you just want the opportunity to be heard that you didn't commit these acts. So it's almost acknowledging that you got served.
No, my motion for new trial was me motioning for new trial based on the fact that the order was issued contrary to law, and I was just exerting my remedies as appellate courts generally recommend for people to do in the trial courts, is to exert their remedies before bringing something before the appellate court. So I did that out of honor.
So my opinion, my professional opinion, right? Law doesn't matter to the cops, to the judges, to the prosecutors. Law does not matter to them. Law should matter to you. You should know your rights and you should know the laws, or else how are you going to defend yourself? Basically, it's a game of words, right? They're playing the Game of Thrones, but we need to understand the language of the courts so we could play the same game, because that's how they get us, because we don't understand the processes. We don't understand the things that we have to do. You didn't file this properly. You didn't mention it. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. So you lose. Bam. They hit the gavel down and rule against you because you didn't know your fucking rights. Not that you have them. It's that you didn't know them. So we're going to rule against you.
Of you guys. I tried to file this motion for new trial to have it dealt with on the trial court level, hoping that the judge would realize that there was an egregious violation made and there was a mistake made, and that he would give me the actual right to a hearing that I, as an American, have the right to. But unfortunately, he didn't do that. Instead, what he did is he responded with an entry that says that the court finds that the respondent was served according to law despite his efforts to thwart said service. This is hostile language used against me.
I will say this, guys. Proof of service is extremely important, Jeffrey. How can you prove that you weren't served? Find me the proof of service. Find me the proof of service. I actually, one time, guys, this is a true fucking story. Check this out. The judge ruled against me in a court case. And the judge stood up. Bam, he stood up. And I was like, hold on, Your Honor, hold on. I was like, how can you rule against me? I was never served, man. I keep bringing this up to this here public defender, and she keeps saying that it's a moot, that it doesn't matter, but you just ruled against me. And I'm not getting represented correctly. She didn't bring this up, and I've been asking her to. Your Honor, find me the proof of service. Where was I served? Show me the proof of service. The judge stood up and said, let me see. Opened up his files. Nothing there. He says, give me a minute. I'm going to go to the back and look to see if we could find this proof of service. 5 minutes, comes back. And he says, we're going to have to throw everything out. You guys got to start over. We pointed to the other side. You guys got to start over. He needs to be served properly so that he can fight this properly. Ruled against me first, but then came back and threw it out because I was never served properly. So how can you prove that you weren't served? By asking to provide you the proof of service, right?
Thwart said service. I exercise my constitutional rights, and twist the words and act as if I am thwarting something by exercising my fundamental rights is egregious, and not only egregious, it's hostile towards me and prejudiced me massively. Furthermore, he goes on, and the rest of his reliance in the entire order is based on hearsay that he heard apparently from his clerk between a phone call that I had personally with his clerk. And with his clerk, this phone call did not say that. What I said is, I don't know when there's a hearing, but I heard from my current attorney there's a hearing in this case. Can you tell me when it is?
What's up, Autumn Coleman?
Actually, it just happened 30 minutes ago. I said, can you get me together every record in the case? I'm going to pick it up in an hour. Drove up there immediately, picked it up, and filed this motion for new trial as quickly as I possibly humanly could, within days. And I'm not an attorney, by the way. Okay? So the amount of work that I put into this is ridiculous. And really what I'm appealing here is I'm appealing this entry from Judge Bender here from the trial court that is completely based off hearsay. That's against the rules of evidence, first and foremost, for the judge to enter hearsay against me. For two, the judge entering his own evidence as the practicing of law, which is a violation of Ohio Judicial Rule of Conduct 3.1, thou shalt not practice law. You can't practice law from the bench. That's a rule that goes back all the way to the Magna Carta. So we can take this back common law to the back of the beginning. But this is an egregious violation of my rights on multiple fronts, whether it goes to the sheriffs violating my constitutional rights when they didn't let me leave and they didn't let me refuse the contract and send it certified mail according to law. That's the first egregion of my constitutional rights. Number two is the judge acted clearly contrary to the law because he introduced his own evidence against me, which is biased and prejudiced me directly. And he based his whole finding off of this thwart said service, this hostile language that he's using against me without any case law, without any citation to evidence. And as I said, I've submitted video that proves that I wasn't served properly. There's obviously prejudice by the judge. It's ridiculous what is in this order right here. I can't believe that somebody that went to law school wrote this, because my writings are far more intelligent and artful than to say someone thwarted said service by exercising their constitutional rights. Never should I be seen as being thwarting a service by exercising my constitutional rights. The Constitution is the supreme law of the land, and if we don't have constitutional rights, we don't have law, period. So, furthermore, I would like to cite Briers versus United States. It is the duty of the courts to be watchful for the constitutional rights of the citizens. And that's cited in my brief. And it's also been reaffirmed in Boyd. So Boyd versus United States and Byers versus United States emphasize the same exact sentiment, that it's the duty of the courts, the absolute duty of the courts, to be watchful for the constitutional rights of the citizens and against any stealthy encroachments thereof. This civil protection order, the order from Judge Bender, the way the trial court treated me and the way that I've not been given the opportunity of fair service is an absolute stealthy encroachment on my constitutional rights, on Ohio constitutional rights, my Fourth Amendment, my Fifth Amendment, my 14th Amendment, and furthermore, my freedom of locomotion when these sheriffs grab me up for no reason. So I think that I have every right in law to assert that I have the right to have this trial or have this case reversed and remanded back to the trial court, where I can actually get the opportunity to address my accuser, address all of this, address this order from the judge that is based off hearsay, and actually go through this according to law, through the proper techniques and the proper citations that has been founded through common law and has been supported ever since. And so I'm a big activist of the Constitution, and that's why I've been targeted here. And that's why this is all happening, is because I'm suing her client for $2.3 million for violating my constitutional rights. And the Judge Bender, obviously doesn't like that, if you can tell by his order that uses hostile language against me, and that further uses hearsay as the only basis to substantiate the claims of why I don't deserve a new trial. Furthermore, I've clearly proven in my motion for new trial that for every other reason, I do deserve a new trial. So for those reasons listed and the reasons in my appellant brief, I'm kindly and respectfully asking this court to stand for constitutional rights, to stand against stealthy encroachments as the Supreme Court has commanded, and to stand on behalf of the constitutional rights of the citizens and allow this to go through the court through the proper procedures. I'm not asking for a freebie here. It's still got to be remanded. I've still got to fight my way through this. I'm not asking for you guys to side with me completely. I'm just asking for an opportunity to fight this case. That's it. Thank you.
All right, any other questions?
Wow. Fuck yeah.
All right, thank you.
Fuck yeah. Holy shit, this guy's
appreciate
badass.
both of you coming in here this morning.
Fuck
We'll take
yeah.
the matter under advisement, and then we'll render our decision.
It's a wild man arguing his first appeal. What do you expect? Was your boy cooking?
Hell yeah.
Post your comments below. Subscribe, like, comment.
You were cooking, bro, and I'm coming over for dinner. Out fucking standing. Outstanding. Wild Man Audits, guys. Donate as well to him. Donate Venmo at Wild Man Audits. Like, share, subscribe to Wild Man Audits. Donate if you can. This guy is fucking badass. I can't wait to interview him. You guys, let him know. Wild Man Audits, reach out to me, brother. Recordpolicenow@gmail.com. Let's do a fucking interview. Good work. You guys know your rights, because if you don't know your rights, you don't have any rights. Cops, judges, prosecutors, they're not gonna tell you what your rights are. They're gonna try to prosecute you, and they're gonna slam that gavel on you without you knowing what your rights are. He was amazing, right? Mongolio. Yeah. I'm super impressed by this dude. Yeah, I am. People win again. It's a conspiracy. I agree. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Wild Man Audits is the shiznit. I loved his work. Yeah, we binged watched his channel together. How about that? Good shit. All right, folks. Have a good day.